Hey y'all, my name is Kristi Candelario and I'm your average Texas girl wanting to travel the world and live life to the fullest, and some of that just rhymed.
Hi man, welcome to the Wonderless Wondermore show with your host, Kristi Candelario, a movement for life, for freedom in life. Watch ya. Wonderless, Wondermore, expert advices for sure. Wonderless, Wondermore, helping you become an entrepreneur. Wonderless, Wondermore, travel around the world, let us go explore. Wonderless, Wondermore, expert advices for sure. Come and be guided and supported by this podcast show. With enough insight just to help you grow. Special guest experts, business adventures about great lifestyles and so much more. Launching, transforming and leveling up businesses globally since 2012. Stay tuned and wonder less so you can wonder more. Yeah, man.
Before we get started, I really wanted to take a moment and say thank you. Thank you for showing up to the first ever Wanderpreneur podcast show, episode number 1. This is all about discovering the Wanderpreneur within you. My name is Kristi Candelario, and I am a business freedom strategist that helps really anyone out there that has a desire and a passion and is ready to really up-level their life by getting out of their normal cycles and breaking through and creating success as an entrepreneur, no matter whether it's starting an online business, up-leveling your interior design business, trying to reach more clients with your brick and mortar business, launching a product, anything, starting an Etsy store, whatever it is. I help my clients really gain freedom for their lifestyle so they can travel more, be a stay-at-home mom, just do whatever they want to, even if that means just vegging out on the couch watching Netflix for the day or whatever that is. So that's what I'm here to do. I'm here to help you create more freedom in your life so you can be a Wanderpreneur. Now, this could be a new word that you've never even heard before. I'm pretty sure I'm not the first one out there to use it, but I will say I've been using this phrase, the Wanderpreneur and Wonder Less, Wonder More, since June 2016, right after I got married to my best friend in the entire world. We got married on the weekend of our 5-year anniversary. His name is Brad, so if you ever hear me on any of these shows mention Brad, that's my other half. He's amazing. Pretty much every single month we've been together throughout our entire relationship. We've gone on some kind of journey, overnight trip. We've gone on road trips that were like 25 hours long, more than once. We've traveled from all over the East Coast. We've been to the West Coast as of January of 2017. We went to Lake Tahoe. And it's something we love to do. And Mexico is one of our favorite spots to go to. And on episode number 3, I'm really going to dive into everything about tequila, Mexico, professionalism, and some of my confessions. But before we can do that, we have to talk about discovering the Wanderpreneur within you, so you know what this show is about, so you know what direction I'm trying to take you on this journey with me throughout this podcast adventure. And so, we can actually get to know each other. And that's another thing. So I know that y'all are going to get to know me. And this is going to be so different because most of the time I feel like I know every single person in my audience. So I'm really hoping that throughout all of these episodes, that if you feel called to reach out to me, whether it's sending a letter saying like, hey, I really love that episode that you did, or whatever it is, I don't even care, then please reach out, because I would love to get to know you and connect with you. And another way to even further our relationship together and have one-on-one connection would be through joining my Facebook community, which is the Wanderpreneur movement. So if you just search that, come and join us. We're a fun crowd. There should be a link below this too, so you can hop on over. However, there's also a website. So if you go to Wanderless, Wonder More, so first the O and then the A.com, you will also be able to find me, and I have a spot on there that you can also reach out. And if you love this podcast show, anytime you would like to give an awesome review, I would love that too. So that is probably the longest intro ever. So we're going to go ahead and get started by talking about the Wanderpreneur within you, because we all have it, whether we realize it or not. And there's only a small percent of us that actually live out the life that we wanted to live out. Like we actually go after our desires. We actually achieve our dreams. We actually try to reach our dreams. And whenever we fail, we keep on going because we know that, that's just one way that didn't work out, but there's going to be another way. And you'll learn from me, especially, that there's been a lot of ups and downs, a lot of, I don't even want to say it's failure because I didn't give up. But the entrepreneurial journey, it's a long journey. For anyone out there that's listening, I hope you're thinking like, amen, sister. So let's talk about the Wanderpreneur real fast. So like I mentioned, wonder less, wonder more. I want to talk about the Wanderpreneur first, because I feel like this is what a lot of us are. I know that I spend a lot of my life always as the Wanderpreneur versus the Wanderpreneur. So a Wanderpreneur is this entrepreneurial-minded person that craves changing current outcomes in their life. So this could be, whatever it is. However, they continue to struggle. They think a lot. They're always looking for the right next move. They're the ones staying in the same position. And even if they're not in the same position, it's always the same kind of cycle, if you can imagine that. So just imagine like the same hurdles, the same feelings, the same struggles, everything just cycles back eventually. Maybe the cycles get smaller, maybe they get bigger, but you're stuck in this cycle. And it just happens again and again. And all you do is think about all the awesome dreams that are going to come true, because they are the dreamers, they're the wishers, and they're the overthinkers. And that's the worst part of it all, because I know that I'm guilty of that, for overthinking way too much. I think I'm a lot calmer now than if you would have met me whenever I was younger, or even like just out of college and starting this business. Way too much thinking. And that seems to really hold us up. And when we're overthinking, it really sets us back from reaching our full potential, because we should be thinking less and doing more. So instead of thinking about what's going to happen, we just got to do it and see what happens after that. But the Wanderpreneur is also somebody that, they make things overwhelming and complicated for themselves, because they spend an enormous amount of time worrying and fearing the outcome more than taking action. Wanderpreneurs are also known for being the best with time, money, mindset, and freedom. Like they're not the best with that. So when it comes to that kind of stuff, time, money, mindset, freedom, that is something they struggle with. They probably don't have that much freedom. They work and work and work with paycheck to paycheck, or even credit card to credit card. They have no free time to do the things that they really want. Like these are the ones that are like, I wish I could go on this vacation. I wish I could just call in today because it's raining and I want to stay at home. Or, like I don't have time to go see my best friend that I haven't seen in a few months. Or I don't have time to go see my kid at her school event because work's not going to allow me to go that late in the afternoon without taking off an afternoon, and I can't do that, So that is what the Wanderpreneurs are. And most of them have amazing talents. Like, don't get me wrong. These Wanderpreneurs, this is even me a few years ago, people. Like, they have so much talent, so much. They can change the world. However, because of their resistance to the unknown, they tend to back out or back down before the universe can help them achieve their dreams, which sucks. It sucks being able to see people like that, especially in my own life. I have a few best friends or people that are close to me, or even sometimes I'll get on the phone with some pretty amazing future clients, and I'm sitting there like, oh my God, I really want to help them. Like they can do so much if they would just let go of this little person inside their head that's telling them way too much. Because believe it or not, like being an entrepreneur, it can be simple. Going after your dreams can be simple. Making more money, it can be simple. You just have to have faith and you have to have the right action plans. And that's where I come into play. So most of them end up with little bursts of success or no success at all. Instead, it's common for them to end up with major amounts of debt from trying to afford their dreams by investing in a ton of different things that they don't even know what they truly need in order to get the results they want. That is something so common that I see when it comes to a Wanderpreneur. We are just spending money left and right because we're in the same habits and cycles throughout our whole life. Because most people, they do. They work hard, they get their money, and when they get their money, they live for the weekend. So by the end of their paycheck, it's like, okay, I'm going to get paid again. I'm going to do the exact same thing. And it's, where's the savings? Where's the retirement plan? Where's the investments? Like, where is everything? You have nothing to show for it. And like, I know whenever I was in that spot, I was like pissed off. Like I had my job. I liked my job, but I wasn't fulfilling everything that I wanted to do. And I ended up quitting my job as a mortgage processor. So that's my background. We'll learn more about me later on. A Wonderpreneur is like that. Like that's what it is. The wanderer. And you know, they also lack the confidence and know that they need desperate help. They know they need it. However, the worst part of it all is sadly only a really small, tiny percent will find the courage and clarity to seek help from a true Wanderpreneur. So that is what a Wonderpreneur, whichever one you want to call it, but that's who they are. These people have the talent. They have everything. They just need help and direction from somebody that has been there and overcame it. And sadly, there's only a tiny percent that will ever take the action. The rest will always be thinking about the unknown, the what ifs, and everything from there, and stay in the same cycles and still be wishing and dreaming for all their dreams to come true. However, they're going to be stuck. And I don't want that to be you or anybody listening to this podcast show, because I know that if you're here, you are totally worth your dreams, and I don't want you to give up on them. So I really want you to become a Wanderpreneur. And throughout this podcast series, you're going to learn from me, and you're going to learn from some amazing expert Wanderpreneurs themselves, all about, you know, their dreams coming true. You're going to have people talking about some of the amazing travel adventures that they've been on, you know, like trips of a lifetime. You're going to have people on here talking about their business expertise to help you with yours. And then you're also going to have me on here too, helping with that kind of stuff. And of course, my other favorite part is about the lifestyle harmony of it. Because in life, there is no balance. Like, let's be honest. Nothing is perfect. If you draw a straight line, it's probably not even straight. Nothing is straight. Nothing is perfect. So when it comes to balance, business, life, career, family, friends, all that stuff, there is never going to be complete balance. There's always going to be a harmony. So throughout this show, you will also be hearing about the harmony whenever it comes into play when you're a Wanderpreneur. How are you going to manage this whole cool new lifestyle? How are you going to actually achieve your dreams and live freely and be stress-free and have the time and have the money and, you know, actually have an abundance and feel good about going throughout your life? So that is what the show is about. And this is the part that we talk about, the Wanderpreneur, the person I want you to become, the person I am, the person the guest experts are, the person that a lot of people are if you look around for them. So here is what a Wanderpreneur is. It's obviously someone with an entrepreneurial minded person. You know, they love to create freedom in order to live the life they truly desire. So what does that really mean? It means that they are common to have an abundance amount of time freedom. That way they can have no controlling factors in life to keep them from taking the next big adventure they desire. Or, you know, really, what do I want to say about this? It's like having the time freedom to do what you want, whether that's taking the adventure, chilling out, or even trying to have, you know, no strains and force factors when it comes to trying to be creative, to launch your next thing, to write your next email post, to do whatever it is that's big, that's coming next. Like, you have the time to do that stuff. You're not going, oh my God, I don't have time to start my business. I don't have time for this person. I don't have time for my husband, my kids, my whatever. Like, you don't have to say that because you have the time. Like, life is in your hands kind of thing. A Wanderpreneur is not worried about the future because they know once they seek, they will receive their desirable results no matter what. This is the kind of person that doesn't even say the word hope. Hope is not a word that is in my vocabulary. Or like if my husband, Brad, says it, sometimes I'll be like, don't say that word. That's the worst word ever. You can say any bad word out there, but don't use the word hope because it will happen. And it's all like a mindset shift. And you'll see that a lot of the wonders are saying, oh, I hope, I wish, I hope, I dream, like all this like stuff that makes it where it's probably not going to happen. But then when a Wanderpreneur says like, hey, I'm going to launch my podcast show in March 2017, and then it happens, like that's out there. I mean, this was a dream of mine for 3 years. But let's get back on topic. And maybe that's another thing y'all should know about me throughout my whole podcast series, that I love to talk, and I probably have a little bit of ADHD that was never never discovered by a doctor, but I do kind of get off topic. But bear with me. I'm human. I'm not perfect. And, you know, I bet you if you're listening to this, we're a lot alike anyways, because I know that you're meant to be a Wonderpreneur too. And I'm already one. So hello, you're in the right place. Anyway, so a Wanderpreneur, this is somebody that is also ambitious. They're committed. They're goal-oriented. They're free-spirited, friendly to all mankind. They're teachable. They're truthful. They're leaders. They're positive. They're loyal, confident, courageous. They have the tenacity to do all of this. And you know what? I'm pretty sure you have all that stuff too. You just have fear in the way. And that's your one thing that you got to change to get to this whole Wanderpreneur status. A Wanderpreneur also values and is like humbly honored. Like they value and humbly honor their relationships with others and money and time and freedom and the universe, everything. They're grateful for things. And that is something that is expressed a lot. And when they express it a lot, the universe brings it back into them. Like, you know, have you ever noticed that some of the nicest people have really good things that happen to them? The ones that are always being grateful. So that's something to also consider as you move on throughout your day, to be really grateful for everything that is going on, whether you like it or not. I mean, even if you have a crappy job that you really want to quit, still be grateful for it, because look at the lifestyle that it's allowing you to live. So you're not living in worse conditions. So learn to be grateful for the good, the bad, and, you know, even the bad has good lessons to learn. And maybe it's something that was meant to be. So a Wanderpreneur, they also enjoy making memories by exploring and experiencing new things with the ones they love over owning and buying other materialistic objects that, you know, are in style or cool or trendy right now. These are the ones that really want to make all the memories. I know for me, like, I rather have a ton of time to go out and do things to make memories with, like, Brad or my friends or my family or even my clients. Like, I love meeting my clients in person. So that's also a Wanderpreneur. We're obviously wandering throughout the world. A Wanderpreneur, like I mentioned in the beginning, they're the ones with the structure and the systems and the strategies and the streamline for their dream business that promotes a large amount of profits, results, and freedom for not only them, but their clients too. They understand things, and they're always willing to learn if they don't understand. And they're always improving, not only for themselves, but for their community and for their consumers. So that is what a Wanderpreneur is. And I know that each of you listening to this show right now have a Wanderpreneur in you that is ready to break free from the Wanderpreneur. So if you're ready to join this journey, then you stay tuned for the rest of this podcast show, because I know deep down you can achieve your dreams. And I'm here to help you, and so is everyone else out there that you will be hearing on this podcast show. Again, I'm so honored and grateful and so freaking excited to finally be launching my Wanderpreneur podcast show and to have you here with me today. I hope you stay tuned and join us throughout all of the other podcast shows. And if you just heard me say the word hope, I hope you were thinking like, oh, I hope she doesn't say that again. Like, don't think that. Like, I hope you're trying to slap me across the face or something saying, don't say hope. Man, I said it a lot. So I'm going to get out of here because I'm saying that word way too much. I need to go wash my mouth out with soap or something, because that's the worst word ever. I hope everyone has a fantastic day, and stay tuned for our next episode. I'm actually bringing on my first ever business mentor. Like, I'm talking at age 19, maybe, 19, I think, 18, 19, something like that. She came into my life while I was at the university that I attended and really helped me with my first business. I'm looking forward to getting to know you. Don't forget to join the Wanderpreneur movement on Facebook. And I can't wait to see you in the next episode. Talk to you later, guys.